Hi there, you made the right choice choosing this video. This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. I'm going to teach you step by step how to make something awesome so that you can share it with your customers, friends and loved ones. I have hundreds of videos, so do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. And today I'm going to make a mushroom. I'm going to use these 3 colors to make the mushroom. These are 5-ply cotton yarn. You can use just about any other yarn you like, but for today I'm going to use cotton yarn, and for this cotton yarn I'm going to use a 3.5 mm hook. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, I'm going to use this as the top of the mushroom. You can even make it colorful if you want. I'm going to start off, this is the top of the mushroom. You're gonna start off with a magic circle, curl it around your finger, you make a cross, turn to the back, pull up a loop and make a knot. Okay, once you have a magic circle or a magic ring, you do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Now we're going to go to the next row. You go to the first stitch. If you do not know where is the first stitch, you can count back the V shape here all the way to find your first stitch. Because sometimes people get confused as to this is the first stitch. It's actually the knot, the first knot that we make. So I'm going to do increase, which means 2 single crochet in every stitch. So I did 1 here, so I need to do 1 more in this same stitch. So 2 single crochet into the same stitch, into every stitch actually. This is called an increase. We started with 6 single crochet and now we did increase, so we will have 12 stitches in this row. So once you have 12 stitches, you go to the next row. Row 3, I'm going to do a single crochet followed by an increase. 1 single crochet, increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. You're gonna do the same until here, and by the time you reach the marker here, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, now row 4. Row 4, I'm gonna do 2 single crochet, or I should say single crochet in the next 2. So this 1, 2 and increase. One, 2, increase. And you should do 6 sets of it. And by the time you come back to this marker here, you should have 24 stitches. Okay, now for row 5, I'm going to do 3 single crochet, single crochet in the next 3. One, 2, 3, and do increase. One, 2, 3, increase. So you're going to do 6 sets of it, and by the time you come back here, you should have 30 stitches. Okay, now row 6, we're going to do single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and do an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. So you're going to do 6 sets of it, and by the time you come back here, you should have 36 stitches. And now for row 7 until row 10, you just do single crochet all around. 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'll get back to you once I'm at the end of row 10. Okay, now for row 11, I'm gonna do 1 row of decrease. I'm gonna do single crochet in the next 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do a 2 together, or I call it a decrease. I'm going to use the front loop, and the front loop I'm going to yarn over 2, yarn over 2. You see this V shape here? This is the front loop and this is the back loop. So I'm just going to use the front. So again, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do a 2 together. And you're going to do 6 sets of it, and by the time you come back here, you should have 30 stitches. Okay, now for the last row, I'm just going to do single crochet on the front loop. This is the V shape. Just do on the front loop. Go to the front loop and do single crochet only on the front loop. Then you will have 1 line here. You will have 1 line on the back loop here, so that later when we sew the mushroom, you can sew it onto this line here. So there's no increase or decrease. You just do single crochet all around, only on the front loop. So this one we're going to add stuffing later when we are sewing. Now you can see the lines. There's 1 line here, This is the part where we're gonna sew later on. Okay, this is the last stitch. So I just cut the yarn. Put your needle from the back to the front, and if you can, go through all three and it will be very secure. And just tie a knot with the tail from the magic circle and just leave it inside. And we have the top of the mushroom. Okay, now I'm gonna use the lighter color to do the bottom of the mushroom. You're gonna start with a magic circle or a magic ring and curl it around your finger, make a cross, turn to the back, grab a yarn and make a loop. Sorry, and make a knot. And now inside the magic circle, I'm going to do 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to do increase in the second row. You're going to do 2 single crochet in every stitch, which I call it as increase. A single crochet increase. We started with 5 stitches and now we are doing increase, so which means the second row we should have 10 stitches. Now row 3, I'm going to do single crochet, followed by increase, so this is single crochet, increase, and this row you should have 15 stitches. And now we're going to do single crochet only on the back loop. So this is the front, this is the front loop, this is the back loop, this is the front, this is the back. So we're going to use the back loop. You're going to do single crochet only on the back loop. so it kind of curl upwards now. And now from row 5 until row 8, just do single crochet all around on both loops. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. Okay, I've added 2 eyes. These are safety eyes. It comes with a lock behind, and I'm going to use this color to make the mouth. Just go in between, should be here, I guess. Leave the tail behind so later I can tie a knot. Put it, oh, I think it should be the bottom here so it has space to smile. Here and here. Let's see. This looks like a mustache. Or maybe I should do the other way. Okay, let's see. I should do this way. You get the needle to come through here, somewhere at the bottom of the eye, and here to the middle here. Like this. So we have a smile. Okay, now I'm gonna change to an even darker color than these two. I'm gonna start from here. Okay, let me do that again if you didn't see it. The single crochet that I did just now, this single crochet, I'm gonna go through this loop here to grab this dark color yarn over, and now I am going to do, I'm going to chain one first, because I'm going to do a double crochet onto the front loop. This is the front loop. We're just going to do on the front loop, double crochet, yarn over, you go to the front loop. It's not only a double crochet, it's going to be a double crochet increase. Go back to that front loop and do another double crochet. So every front loop you do 2 double crochet. I call it a double crochet increase, like this. Front loop, double crochet, and this part here you can pull the yarn, and you can even cut the yarn. So this tail here, just tie a knot with any of this tail that you can find. Then hide all this tail inside. For the mushroom, I'm not going to make the hand and the leg because this part is just so small, so I'll just leave it like this with no hands or legs. So here, just continue to do double crochet increase on the front loop. And when you are at the end of the row, do not cut the yarn. We need the yarn for sewing. Okay, I've come to the end of the row here. I'm gonna leave a long tail for sewing. I'm gonna seal it to this first stitch here. Oops. Like this. And bring it in here. So that is kinda lock it. And now to sew these two here. And I have a cute mushroom. So before that, I'm gonna add stuffing here. Here you can add stuffing, but here I would say that I will sew at least like 3/4 before I start to add stuffing. Here you can add more later on if you want. Okay, just a bit will do for the time being. Just grab this because there's no front or back to this, so you can start from just about anywhere. Sew onto that back stitch here, that row of back stitch here. Once on that back stitch and once on the mushroom. And you go to that back stitch and stitch. And I get back to you once I have it nicely fastened. Okay, remember to add stuffing. Stuff it up so that you plump up the top part here. Before you seal the whole thing. one stitch on the head and one stitch on the bottom of the mushroom. Try and get rid of all this. I'll try and hold it in. If you want, you can add some flowers on the head, or maybe a button or something. Some cute stuff. I think I'll just leave it as it is. Okay, my last two stitch. It's the critical one. Could hardly see where's the stitch. Okay, just make sure it's all nicely sealed. Push this part in a bit. Bring this yarn, you just check and see if you have any holes, and you just bring your needle here and there to kind of lock it in place. And you just cut the yarn. And there I have a cute little mushroom. So I don't think I'm going to do a hand and leg for it. Push this part in so it looks more like a mushroom. Okay, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this pattern. Do subscribe to my channel. I have lots more to share in the future. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next post.